Hi everybody, this is Rhys Barber from Audiology Associates. Thank you very much for watching our earwax removal compilation video today. If you haven't seen one of our videos before, we post new earwax removal videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 9 PM UK time. So if you do enjoy the video and you're not subscribed already, then please consider subscribing. So in this video today, we have 3 patients in the video, all with wax plugs that need removing of different kinds. So without further ado, we'll go straight into the video. So what we can see here is this patient's got some very, very dry looking earwax on the inner part of the ear there. The sheen to the outside you can see is actually a little bit of oil that's coated the outer part of the ear canal. You can see lots of very small, just getting hoovered into the suction machine there, lots of very small dry skin flakes there. Now that's a good indication that this wax will be dry when we start pulling this out, only because when you have these dry skin flakes, it just... The skin of the ear canal is obviously a little bit drier, so it is going to dry the outside of the wax, causing these plugs to form. So we've got a good grip there at the base of this plug, holding onto it really tightly with the standard size Zollner tube there. You can see me just working this up to the top left corner to detach it from the canal at the base there, and we're going to draw this down very slowly. There we are, you can just see that coming away. You can see all the little flecks of dry skin around the outside edge as well. With this type of wax, you tend to find you get this outer kind of, almost like a husk, if you like, of dry wax, and this very soft wax in the center there. So we've taken that piece away. You can see it sheared off a little piece at the back there, so we need to get rid of that. So we're just going to take some of this looser debris out of the front, and then we'll concentrate on this piece then just a little bit further in. Now obviously this is a bit deeper. I've got a good grip there. It actually brought the wax to the suction. Obviously when the wax is this deep, we try not to press into it as much if we can, only because you're going to be working a lot closer to the eardrum, so it is a little bit more difficult then. You're going to can sometimes cause a little bit of discomfort. And you can see we've actually got some pieces there along the base of this canal wall, just in front of the eardrum, so we're just going to just stay away slightly and just draw that wax then into the tube. There we go. Just take that little piece away there. You can see the eardrum there. You can see a couple of little hairs there stuck to the eardrum as well. Now, those hairs will wash off the eardrum. It's really, really difficult to remove those hairs when they're actually physically stuck to the drum, because you have to press the suction tube onto them, and they're so thin. Imagine this is the end of the suction tube, that's the hair. As it goes down to it, it's not going to get the grip, and you're not going to be able to put forceps on that. So the patient, much more safe way of taking that away, just let the patient next to their bath or shower, the water will get down and flush that forwards then and take that off the eardrum, it'll come out. So this is the second patient in the compilation. You can see we've got a slightly wetter type of wax here at the entrance. Lots and lots of really dense cilia here as well. So the cilia are these tiny little hairs that sit just at the entrance to the canal, and they protrude in from all sides. So their job is to form almost like a little mesh, a little barrier to stop the larger bits of debris from getting inside the ear canal, so little bits of dust and stuff like that. So that's their job, is to form like a little barrier, a little net to catch all those things before they get into the canal. Now obviously it can be a little bit difficult then when you're using the endoscope, because you have to work behind the tool you're using, so sometimes it has to sit, but you can see this is really, really dense outer hair here as well. So lots and lots of crisscrossing. So it's all coming away really nicely. It's all getting sucked into the machine there. You've got a little drier section here just at the base. You can tell that by how it moves when you just touch it. The whole thing tends to sort of move. If it was much softer, you get a little depression in the center. So it's coming away really nicely there. We've got a really good grip here. Slowly working this down. You can see I'm using this technique where you kind of bend it down, because what we're doing is pulling it forwards and just drawing it underneath the top ledge of the ear canal there just to get it out. Trying to maintain a good grip on here, but we've hit some of the softer, looser bits of debris now. So what we're finding is those are getting sucked into the machine, which isn't really allowing us to get that good solid grip we'd need to take this away in one block. But you can see there's a lot more further in as well. So we're just going to get a good, see if we can get a good grip on that slightly recessed back section. As we lifted, we get a glimpse of the eardrum there as well. So we know this is, of course, the last pieces that are coming away. Just wiggling a little bit. There we go. You can see it's breaking the looser edge off this wax now. Very, very slowly coming through. Stay tuned for the last one as well, guys, because there's a lovely little bit of skin that comes away on the last patient you're going to see as well. So stick around for that one. So we've struggled to get it out with the suction, so we're going to use the Jobson horn now. We're just going over the top, just drawing this down. You can see the white skin debris behind it, which is holding this back a little bit. Lots of tiny little bits of hair from ear hair trims going in there as well. And you've got to get through this kind of dense hair there. There we are. You can see that blockage there. Go back through the hair now. And there we are. You can see lots of little tiny hairs in there. As with the last patient as well, those will wash away with a little bit of water as well. They're not embedded into anything. They're just sitting in the canal, so they'll come out really easily. Now this is the same patient with their second ear. So you can see very different color looking wax, much darker, so a little bit older, but it is very, very wet. And that sheen there is from olive oil use as well. We're seeing a lot more patients who've adopted the use of olive oil, especially during the lockdown where they haven't been able to get their ears cleaned out very well. And especially here in Wales, people were told to shield, so if any health conditions, that shielding is being relaxed now. So people are starting to kind of come away and come out now a little bit more often. So a lot of people are coming through now getting their ears cleaned out that haven't really been able to get to their GPs or anyone else. So which is why we're seeing a lot more of this kind of slightly older, but very sort of wet waxes where the olive oil's been soaking into them, really breaking that down a bit. You can see here we've got this kind of block to the base, to the back end of the canal there, and we've got this long, thin, dry section to the right hand side. So if we worked on that back section first and try and draw it forwards, this front section, because it's dry, would hold it all in place. You can see it's actually dry skin lifting off the canal wall there. As we lift it up, you can see this is the dry skin it's been holding, and there you go. So holding that back section in. So we've got rid of that now. We've got a better chance now of getting this out. There's still a little bit of dry wax to the right-hand side of the canal wall. So we're going to lift that next. There we go. So that's come away now. You can see how it's moved that rear section of wax there. It's just kind of pulled it around slightly. Can be difficult when you lift off the canal wall because you end up with this wedge shape at the front. Of course, suction is not going to hold that very well. So what we do sometimes is fold it over and go underneath, or like we've done here, we go in with a different tool. So we're just going to go in with the Jobson horn, holding on to that wax there, just trying to pull all this forwards, slowly working this out, trying to keep it in one piece if we can. So what you'll see is we've drawn this down. Now we can start to see the back end of the wax, so we'll try and drop behind that. There we are. As this comes out, there you go. You can see all that kind of lighter material as it passed by the camera there. That was the sort of dry skin underneath, and there's the eardrum there looking nice and healthy. So these are the plugs we removed. So we've got 1 centimeter and just over a centimeter there. So ½ an inch, just roughly. I'm not very good at inches. So ½ an inch roughly for each one. This patient, this lovely young lady came through. She's got, we talked about this Scylla earlier. Now this is a classic example. You can see the ear canal's not very big. Look at those, look how dense those tiny, tiny little hairs are. But we've got this big, quite solid plug. Bear with this one, guys, because you do, at the beginning here, I know it's a little bit fuzzy because we've got the Scylla in there, but it does get a bit clearer later on. So we've got a good grip on here now with the suction tube. Just drawing this forwards. Now it feels like quite a solid plug. You can see I'm slowly kind of wiggling it to get it through the Scylla and get it out to the ear canal. When you take plugs out of the ear canal, as you bring them out, you have to kind of turn them just ever so slightly, just bend them towards usually towards the sort of the back of the head. You're kind of bringing them around this way to get them around those obstacles in the ear canal. When you've got quite a hard lump like these are, you can't always do that very well with the suction. So you can see how small the canal is because that's the end of the oval Jobson horn there. Don't forget there are two different types of Jobson horn, an oval and a round end. This is an oval end, which I use more often than the round. So we're just going over the top here, just slowly pressing this down, bringing this forwards. You can see it's holding together. Look how hard that is. We're trying to sort of dig into the wax to get some leverage behind it more than anything else and try and draw this forwards. We can see it just flicked off the top and came away. Same thing again, we're trying to get behind. So every time we're pushing this in, we're trying to go over the top and bring this down. It's coming, it's slowly coming out. Oh, so close, it nearly did. So we just got to get over the top again. This should be the last go now. We should get it. So pull through again. Right, see, told me not to think too soon. Look, I will get this through now. There we go. Now we're starting to see a bit of movement. You can see just how tough this is. Every time it flicks off, it brings a bit more out of the ear canal. There we go. There's the plug. It's on its way. We've moved quite a bit there. So if we can get behind this next section, fingers crossed this will get behind the plug, which is what the Jobs and All's great for doing. There we are. We'll just try and pick this up. There we are. So that came away nicely. You can see behind that now we've still got this little bit of soft debris. We can see the eardrum just under these. So this is literally at the entrance. So we'll go back to the Zollner tube here, the standard size Zollner. Okay, we've got a good grip on this section. Watch this now as we pull this away. Look at this skin coming away. This is all skin. Look at that. One big plug of skin. See, I told you it was worth waiting for, didn't I? So you get this really kind of big plug of skin that's pulled away there. That's just a little bit of dry skin at the top there, just left in that ear canal. But all of that was kind of wrapped around the back of that that blockage of wax there. So really kind of holding that in at the back. But it was quite thick as well. So tough old stuff. If you do have any questions, guys, please drop them into the comment section below. We are ridiculously busy here at the moment. It is crazy busy, so I am trying to respond to as many comments as I can. I apologize if you've commented and I haven't responded to it. I am trying to do it, but it's finding the time to do it. I'm sorry, guys, with all the editing and everything else we're doing at the moment. So please bear with me and please don't stop commenting. We do read them and I promise I will try and get through them all. So you can see we've got this really hard plug here again. It's breathe. It's just pulling out. There we go. Look at that coming away. One big plug. All skin around the outside edge. You could see the attachment of skin further in as well. So we've got the same kind of issue we had on the other side. This bit of skin holding at the back. So we're just going to grab this now. There we are. Try and get over the top. Pull this down. That's mostly wax there on the left side, but a little bit of skin just holding it in. There we go. That's gone. So let's take a look behind that. And let's take a look at that drum. There we are. So the eardrum there, lovely and healthy. You know, that looks really good, lovely and shiny. I was working on a Cardiff branch, guys. I'm sorry, so I didn't take my rulers with me. But you can see that skin plug there, which is the second piece over. Look how big that skin plug was. It was a fair size. And you've got the other pieces we took away as well there. So yeah, some quite big plugs from some very small canal there as well. Okay, let's go back to me. There we are. So, yeah, lots and lots of different plugs coming through today. You can see how they vary in consistency and size and color. So it depends on how old the wax is, you know, how it's been treated, whether there's been olive oil going in there or some other kind of drop to go in and soften this up. Well, I hope you found that interesting, guys. Yeah, there was a lot going on in there. If you did enjoy the video, then please drop us a like. And if you're not subscribed already, then don't forget, please subscribe, click the bell, and you'll get a notification every single time we put a lovely earwax video up. Okay then, guys, well, have a great weekend. It is Friday here. I'm going to enjoy myself, spend some time with the family. It's a well-earned rest. And I'll catch up with you guys on Monday. As always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and I'll see you on Monday.